Hello, my name is Victoria and welcome to a new episode of Alive. We're going to do a energy flow together. So it's really a flow that will give you a lot of energy. We're going to sweat. I'm going to sweat as well, so don't bother the sweat that will maybe flow on my body. We're going to sweat all together and we're going to start sitting on our heels. But we're going to sit on our heels that are tucked under. So really try to tuck your toes under, Tuck your toes under and try to sit on your heels. Try to open up your heels slightly so that they are hip width apart or sitting bones width apart. And come sit here. It's called burn the toes. You're going to feel quite quickly why it is called like that. But it's a good posture to really try to engage your entire body and do not let all the weight sink into your heels. So here it's starting to burn a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift my energy towards the sky. I'm going to lift myself slightly up. I'm going to engage my thighs, the belly, the core, squeeze my shoulder blades, engage the back muscles as much as you can, and try to push yourself away from the mat. So really try to push those toes into the mat so that you lift slightly up from your heels. So there is like 1 or 2 centimeters between your heels and your sitting bones. Breathe deeply. I know it's burning in your toes, but it's a part of our body that we never really stretch or engage. And they're really helping us to walk, run, work out all day long, so they really need some stretch sometimes. Try to release the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades, suck in your belly, engage your core, your thighs for 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Exhale, release. You can tap the back of your feet on the mat and sit on your heels. Close your eyes and just take 5 deep breaths here. Just take some time to arrive into your body. Maybe take a little quick scan of your body. Check wherever part of your body feels maybe a bit tired, maybe uncomfortable today, and really try to take that in mind. Like really try to remember that part of the body maybe doesn't feel right today, so do not push your body too far away if it doesn't feel right. Listen to your body and to your own limitations. Okay, 1 more deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Really good. From now, we're going to try to breathe only through the nose, if that's available for you. We're going to meet into our 4th position, so tabletop position. You're going to put your hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, and we're going to try to lengthen that spine as much as we can. We're going to first focus on the chest. We want to open up the chest, so we're going to press the mat away with our hands. Try to turn those elbows slightly in, so do not open your elbows towards the outside, but really like elbows slightly in. Open up the chest as much as you can. Try to really create space between your ears and your shoulders, and then you're going to suck in the belly to lengthen your spine. So do not let your lower back curve too much, and try to protect your lower back by engaging all your abs. Breathe deeply. You can tuck your toes under or not, really depending on what feels more comfortable for your knees. Maybe you can bring your knees together for more balance, and we're going to reach that right foot backwards. Try to imagine that you have a wall behind you that you want to push against, but try not to dislocate your hips. So really try to keep both of your hips square, suck in the belly. Try to keep your back straight and pull that imaginary wall away. Breathe deeply, suck in the belly, open the chest and lift the left arm forward. Breathe deeply. We're going to stay for 3, 2, and 1. On the next inhale, you're going to point your toes, and we're going to come with our arm and foot towards the outside, 90 degrees towards the side. So the right foot comes towards the side, and the left arm comes towards the side as well, 90-degree angle. Inhale, lengthen both towards the front and the back, and exhale towards the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side. Inhale, lengthen. Lower down the left arm, and you're going to lower down the right foot behind your left foot for a supported side plank. Try to lift your right arm towards the sky. Lift yourself up, suck in the belly. You can You can squeeze that left foot slightly off the mat for a bit more balance. Breathe deeply, suck in the belly, and try to lift that right foot off the mat. Try to look towards the sky, reach that right hand up. Point your toes and very gently try to touch the ground and inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. You're going to bring your knee and shoulder together with every inhale. Inhale, knee and shoulder and elbow together. Exhale, stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen. And very gently lower down that right foot on your mat. Really try to press the outer part of your foot into the mat. Breathe deeply. You're going to lift everything up and try to lift the left knee off the ground. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you point your toes and your leg forward. Breathe deeply. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release that left knee on the ground. Open your foot towards the outside, like 90-degree angle. Push your hips forward, release your head backwards, and try to open up your chest. Breathe deeply. Reach as far as you can with that right hand. And exhale, come back to center. Lift yourself back up. Exhale, lower down your right hand on your right leg and try to stretch the left part of your body as much as you can. Breathe deeply, stuck in the belly. Look under your left arm towards the sky. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, stretch the right part of the body. Stretch the right arm as far as you can. And exhale, lower down the right arm on your mat. Come back to your knees again. And we're going to do the same on the other side. You can maybe move around for 1 or 2 breaths here before we start on the other side. Come back to your tabletop position. Try to open up your chest again. Turn your elbows slightly inwards. Try to keep your fingers pointed forward. Open up the chest, suck in the belly, and really try to engage all those abs and your core. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Suck in the belly, keep both hips square. Try to imagine that imaginary wall behind you and reach the right arm up. Breathe deeply. And very gently point your toes. And exhale, open up arm and foot towards the outside, side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side, open up. Exhale, lengthen. Exhale, side, open up. Inhale, lengthen. And lower down the right arm on the mat. Lower down the left foot behind the right foot. And inhale, lift the left arm towards the sky. Try to press the mat away with your right arm. And try to have knee, hip, elbow, shoulder, and wrist above each other. Breathe deeply. We're going to lift the left leg off the floor. Try to suck in your belly for more balance. And if you want a bit more balance, you can always open up that right foot outside of the mat. Breathe deeply. Point your toes. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. Now with every inhale, you're going to touch your knee and elbow together. Inhale here. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, touch. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, touch. Exhale, stretch. And lower down the left foot on the ground. Really try to press that foot in your mat as much as you can. Hand under the shoulder. And very gently, you're going to lift that right knee off the ground. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you point your toes and we stay for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the knee on the ground. Open up that foot, 90-degree angle. Push your hips forward, release your head backward. Stretch that left arm as far as you can behind you. Open your chest. And exhale, come back to center. Lift yourself back up. Exhale, left arm on left leg. Try to lengthen that right part of the body. Breathe deeply, suck in the belly. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the right hand on the mat and stretch the left part of the body. Breathe deeply. And exhale, lower down the left hand on the mat, left knee on the mat. And we can meet in Balasana, Child's Pose. Little break. Breathe deeply, close your eyes and breathe. Release all the tensions. But try to feel that heat starting to fire up your body. And very gently inhale, come back to hands and knees. Going to stretch the right leg backwards and then the left leg backwards to a plank position. Breathe deeply. You're going to just wiggle from back to forth. Try to feel that, really that, where you can go, as far as you can go with your wrists, maybe with your balance, with your feet. Breathe deeply. Suck in the belly. Bend into the knees and pull yourself back up to downward facing dog. Try to keep your knees bent. Try to lengthen your spine as much as you can. Breathe. And very gently inhale, come back to plank, suck in the belly. Lower down only your hips, open up your chest, keep your toes tucked under, and really try to open the chest, pull the heart forward, and try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Suck in the belly, come back to plank, bend into the knees, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, come back to plank, look forward, lower down the hips, do not touch the ground. Toes tucked under, open up the chest, breathe deeply. Suck in the belly, come back to plank. And exhale, bend into the knee, downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale, come back to plank. Breathe deeply. Open up the chest, lower down the hips. And exhale, suck in the belly, come to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. 3 breaths here. And exhale, lower down the knees on the mat. Okay, we're going to work a bit on our arms. So come to a tabletop again. Try to look forward as much as you can. Try to suck in the belly as much as you can. You're going to keep your elbows close to your body. And we're going to come and tap our chin on the ground, keeping the elbows really close to our ribs. Rib cage. Suck in the belly, look forward, try to go as far as you can, bend into the elbows, breathe deeply, tap, and press back, inhale. Exhale, lower down, tap with your chin, and inhale, press back up. 3 more times, exhale, lower down. Inhale, press yourself back up. Exhale, 2 more times. Inhale, press yourself back up. Exhale 1 more time. Lower down the belly on the ground. Point your toes. Inhale, lift yourself back up slightly. Going to interlace your fingers in your back. Squeeze those palms together and try to inhale. Reach your back towards the sky. Try to press your feet into the ground. Breathe in deeply. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under, suck in the belly, press yourself back up to a plank on the hands and knees, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. You can very gently maybe start to try to stretch your legs, maybe one leg and then the other, and very gently walk towards the top of the mat. Both feet or hip width apart. Exhale, bend into the knees, grab the opposite elbow, swing from side to side. And then very gently stretch into both legs. Try to keep the weight into your toes. Relax and release your arms. Bend into the knees and unroll your spine vertebra by vertebra to a standing position. Roll your shoulders back, breathe deeply. And come to a strong, engaged standing position. So really try to engage your thighs, suck in the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathe. Bend into the knees, inhale, come to your chair pose. Try to sink into the hips and try to pull those knees backwards so that you have the weight into your heels this time. Try maybe to lift your toes off the ground, breathe deeply. Reach your hands towards the sky, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold forward, release. Maybe cha-cha-cha your hips a bit. And then hands on chin, inhale, lift. lift your back halfway up. Stretch your legs, stretch your back. Exhale, fold, hands on the ground. Come back to plank position. Breathe deeply. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, plank towards the ground. You can always lower down your knees on the ground or just plank towards the ground. Point your toes, inhale, lift yourself slightly up. Maybe you can press onto the hands. Keep your elbows bent and release your shoulders. And exhale, pull yourself back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here before we start sweating, really. Breathe deeply. You can come and bring your feet together at the back of your mat. You can always keep your knees bent. On the next inhale, you're going to reach that right leg towards the sky, but keep both hips parallel. Try to square your hips. Again, press that imaginary wall behind you. Breathe deeply. Look towards the front of the mat, and you're going to tap your knee and to the right elbow. Tap. Inhale, lift it back to in the air. Exhale, tap 2 more times. Right elbow. Inhale, back in the air. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back in the air. Same on the left elbow. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Inhale, leg in the air. Exhale, tap 2 more times. Inhale, leg in the air. 1 more time. Exhale, tap. Inhale, leg in the air. Exhale, knee towards the nose. We're going to stay there. And lower down our knee almost on the ground. And then inhale, suck it back in towards the nose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. And then release the right foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift both hands towards the sky. Bend slightly into that left leg so that you have both hips square. Breathe deeply, both hands up. On the next exhale, you're going to swing your arms backwards and the upper body towards the thigh. Inhale, swing those arms back towards the sky. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And on the next inhale, you're going to press into that right foot. Come to a standing position with the left knee into your chest. Press into the right foot. Inhale, knee into the chest. Find your balance. Breathe deeply. 3, 2, and 1. Keep your arms where they are, but kick that left leg back. Lower down the upper body, arms still straight. Come to a warrior 3 or a kind of airplane position. Try to keep both hips square. Find your balance. Breathe deeply. 3, 2, 1. Bend into the right knee and shoot that left leg to the top, to the back of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge again. Exhale, lower down both of your hands. Press into the mat as much as you can with your hands. Bring your right heel towards your right butt. Inhale, lift the right leg towards the sky into a 3-legged dog. And exhale, release your foot on the ground. 1 deep inhale through the nose. A deep exhale through the mouth. Inhale, left leg towards the sky. Keep both hips square. Suck in the belly. Lengthen the spine. Bend the right knee if needed. Exhale, tap the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, leg up towards the sky. Exhale, tap the left elbow. 1 more time. Inhale, left up towards the sky. Exhale, tap the left elbow. Inhale, leg up towards the sky. Exhale, tap the right elbow 3 times. 3. Inhale, leg towards the sky. Exhale, tap 2. Inhale, leg towards the sky. Exhale, tap 1. Inhale, leg towards the sky. Exhale, tap your nose. Stay there. Lower down the knee towards the mat, but don't touch the mat. Inhale, suck it back towards the navel or nose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, and release the left foot between your hands. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Crescent lunge. Breathe deeply. Bend slightly into that right leg so that you have both hips square. Exhale, swing your arms back, upper body down. Inhale, both up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. On the next inhale, press into that left foot. Inhale, stretch your right knee into your chest. Breathe deeply, find your balance. Arms up. Sorry, forgot that. Breathe deeply. And very gently kick that right leg backwards into a warrior 3 position. Breathe deeply, find your focus. Keep your left leg strong. And very gently bend into that left leg. Shoot the right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands on the floor. Bring your left heel towards your left butt. Inhale, stretch the left leg towards the sky. And exhale, release the left leg on the floor. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, release everything through the mouth. Keep both feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg towards the sky, but open up your hip. You can bend into that right knee, right leg, and open that knee towards the sky as much as you can. Try to keep both elbows and shoulders parallel to the floor. Look towards the front of the mat. Bring your right knee towards the right shoulder, and then release the right foot outside of the right hand for an active lizard pose. Try to press the mat away, stretch your left leg, lengthen the spine, breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring that left foot outside of the left hand. Up. And lower down your hips. Same height as your knees. You're going to stretch your arms forward and try to lengthen your spine as if someone could eat on your back, as if you were as straight as a table. Exhale, release your hands on the mat. Shoot the right leg backwards. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Squeeze that left knee towards the left shoulder. Stretch your right foot. And very gently inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky. Bend into that left knee, open up your hip. Keep both of your shoulders parallel to the floor. And exhale very gently. Release both feet on the ground. Look toward the top of the mat. You're going to walk a little bit closer towards your hands. Going to bend into the knees. And we're going to make some bunny hops. Okay, it's really fun. So just have some fun, play a bit around. We're going to do like approximately 10 little bunny hops. It's a good time to play around and to make some inversions. Even if you cannot handstand, that's totally fine. Just have some fun. So you're going to try to kick your heels towards your butt and try to hop like a little bunny. 10 times, go ahead. At your own pace, even if you just lift your feet up just 1 centimeter off the ground, it's already awesome. So just try to play a little bit. 5 more breaths. Go ahead, play around. And if you fall, you just fall. That's okay. You start again. 3, 2, 1 last, and 1. Exhale, bring your feet in between your hands. Hip width apart. Hands on chin. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend into the knees and come back to your chair pose. Inhale, lift your upper body up. Sink into your hips and lower down your hips on the ground. Bring your knees into the chest and hold the back of your knees into your chest as much as you can. Try to find balance on your sitting bones. Breathe deeply. Point your toes and try to keep them either knee height or approximately at the same height of your eyes. Just try to find a good place because we're going to release our hands. Release the hands. Navasana, boat pose. Smile and breathe. 5 breaths here. 1 through 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Round your back, grab your knees into your chest, and release your face, your head, your shoulders. Inhale, very gently unroll your spine and lower down your back on your mat. You can keep both feet hip width apart, knees bent. Lengthen your arm alongside of your body. Try to press your feet into the ground as much as you can. Big toes. Really press into the ground and try to keep your feet parallel. So no, how do you say that? No open feet like a little duck. Press everything into the mat and inhale, lift your hips high. Not too high, just slightly high. Try to keep both knees working towards each other. Breathe deeply. Suck in the belly. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down your hips on the ground. Grab your knees into your chest and very gently roll from side to side. Breathe deeply. And very gently keep the right knee into the chest. Lengthen the left leg on the ground. You can make some circles with your right knee. Just try to release any tension you might have in your hip. Then grab your knee with your opposite hand and twist gently. Look towards the opposite side and breathe. And very gently inhale. Right knee into the chest and change. Left knee into the chest, release the right leg. Breathe deeply, make little circles with your left knee. And very gently twist. Opposite hand, opposite knee, and look towards the opposite side. Breathe. And then very gently knee into the chest. Grab both knees into the chest and we're going to very gently roll up and down. You can grab the back of your knees or your knees and try to roll up and down several times before coming to a seated posture. Breathe deeply, close your eyes. Take some time to slow down your breath, to feel the heat coming up. And take some time to scan your body. How does your body feel? How do you feel? What are the thoughts that come up? And we can end or practice both hands in prayer position in front of the heart. And just thank yourself for taking the time to show up on your mat today, for practicing with me. And whenever you feel ready, if you need some time to rest, to take Shavasana or any other posture that feel right, take the time. And otherwise, you can very gently open up your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for sharing your energy. Do not hesitate to follow Animo on all the social medias and don't hesitate to follow other classes. My name is Victoria and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.